I mean, listen, bro. Like I said before, we can talk the talk and walk the walk. I talk and I back it up. Like I said, I think the new trainer put the battery in his back, try to motivate him to get in there with the likes of me. You know what I mean? He was scared to fight Joseph Parker. I heard Joseph Parker move too much for him, so he don't want to chase him around. So he thought because I'm inactive, he gonna fight a big guy like me. But I come forward and I'm just mean, hungry. And like I said before, there's nothing he's gonna do to me that's gonna bother me. I'm gonna hit him with everything in the kitchen sink, and I'm gonna send him back to his trainer, and I'm gonna tell him, I told you so. So listen, plain and simple, come December 23rd, I'm gonna kick your stuttery ass.
Daniel, any response to that? That's
Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. I'm ready for it. I'm motivated for this fight.
Daniel Dubois versus Jarrell Miller will take place on Saturday, December 23rd. The fight will be held in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It's a very intriguing heavyweight fight. Both guys have dynamite in their hands, and the fight is unlikely to go the full distance. Now, let's have a close look at the recent fights of both boxers and try to predict the winner. Miller versus Brown. Right from the start, both guys came out and went to work, looking to land hefty shots. Perhaps knowing they couldn't go the full distance while carrying such a heavy poundage, the two giants unloaded as they tried for the KO. Miller, who we all know failed drug tests that ruined his shot at Anthony Joshua 4 years ago, broke through in round 4, hurting his 43-year-old foe. Brown held on and made it through the session. The New Zealander came back to have a good round 5, the trading ensuing once again. But then, in round 6, the trash-talking New Yorker finally broke Brown's resistance, getting the stoppage win he had predicted he would get.
Overhand right. There's a sweeping left hook by Miller.
Move your head. There you go. There you go. Back downstairs. There you go. Up there. Keep the legs back. Body right there.
Big right hand.
Compete with those other guys because you can see he's a little rusty for taking on.
Both by the WBA. WBA Heavyweight Championship of the World held by the left hook body by Lucas Brown on Baby. I almost feel like right now, Floyd, it's like before the storm, we're waiting for some detonate. The right hand on the left ear going for it. I mean, is it the fastest? No, but they are unloading power shots. All your purses combined and take.
Yes, you would.
Urging them on, they're saying put it together, meaning they want him to put together combinations, not just one shot to the tee. Big right left hook.
So it don't supposed to go past
4 seconds to end this one. Otherwise, his prediction will.
That's okay.
But hey, would they like to do it in emphatic fashion? Brown said, those power punches up Jarrell Miller. Sweeping left hook. But clean right hand down the center. Miller swinging from the fences there, missed. Brown narrowly out of the way of what could have been. Miller looking to finish off Lucas Brown, left hook. Brown in serious trouble. Brown in major danger. They're swinging and slugging it out here. They're duking it out in Dubai. Big shots being landed by both men. They are swinging back right hand. But Brown in trouble. You're not anywhere near your type of fast, but for him, he has those little nuances that work for him to his advantage. Under a minute to go in the 5th round. Right to the body by Lucas Brown, left hook upstairs by Baby Miller in Dubai. Corner of Miller saying move side to side, urging him on. Understandably, or since you mentioned the art form of boxing, appears in the skills. Yes, and make sure that you get more checks down. It's about prolonging your career in such a short time span when you have these high contact fights. Other punches, you got two. I'll last the other at this point. Two right hands by from Australia. Was blocked by Miller. Continues to go forward.
Yes, he's blocking a lot, so getting hit a lot, which is not good.
Uppercut. Expression. Brown got shaken up. Another big right hand. Two big right hands. Miller looking at end tonight of Lucas Brown. And Miller unloading down. Just putting down Lucas Brown. Miller going on the attack. Jarrell Miller looking to remain undefeated and finish off the former heavyweight champion. And this one is over. Jarrell Big Baby Miller ends the night.
Dubois versus Bryan. The fight began with a dominant opening round for Dubois, who landed a couple of clean right hands which his opponent did well to stand up to. Bryan barely threw a punch in the first 3 minutes and appeared to land absolutely nothing of note. Round 2 saw consistent holding from the American and further attempts to break up the Brits' momentum. In the third, Dubois continued in control and made a breakthrough with a big left hook. Dubois knew he had little to fear in round 4 and so pushed his assault further. Another left hook sent Bryan stumbling back into the ropes and the writing was on the wall. Not long later, Dubois landed a third big left hook which proved to be the final punch of the fight. It sent Bryan crashing face down to the canvas, with the referee waving off the contest as a result.
Bryan's feet are very close together, almost like plodding and walking forward. But he's slipping
against BJ Flores, who lost at cruiserweight Thinkidri in January. He is unbeaten, even if the standard. He's a lot sharper, he's a lot quicker, and he's a lot more accurate up to now, Daniel Dubois.
Bring it into the second half of the fight and see what Dubois want to win this. They think he can win this and they're confident.
Tricks in the build-up to try and...
Oh, Dubois is neglecting. I know we're only in the second round here, but I think he's neglecting the jab to the...
Started, but he is now trying to fire back against Dubois, which might just... Final few seconds of the second round, which has been another good one. Tropical storm that passed through as well. I think they've had to deal with a bit of flooding in the arena, 1 or 2 leaks and all that kind of thing, but...
Not all the time, but his jab is popping out nice and fast.
At what you consider to be the sharp end of...
It's a bit of a throwback, isn't it? It's great to see Don King still with his style and his hair and everything else to go with it. Yeah, that's lovely.
It's a great shot by Dubois that has Bryan going backwards, and Dubois looking to let the punches go for the first time in the fight, really. Trying to mix it up between head and body, the left hook finding the...
He covers up well, and he's pretty hard to nail clean.
It's a heavyweight. What Tyson Fury decides to do, what happens in the rematch between Usyk.
Yeah, there's big opportunities for the winner. Then the opportunity comes. Good shot to the body there from Dubois. He's kind of neglected the
left hand got him. Trevor Bryan back to the ropes. Sweetest shot so far tonight from one early.
Yeah, that was a lovely shot. I think he's throwing the 1-2 here a lot. That may work for him.
He's in survival mode at the minute.
That's it.
He's face down on the canvas. Dubois detonates the dynamite onto the chin of Trevor Bryan. Daniel Dubois is the WBA regular heavyweight champion of the world with a stunning knockout in Miami.